What's going on, crew? It's Ralph, back with RAINED Lawn Care. Hey, we're headed up the road today. I'm going to my full-time job to see the big boss mans and see what they was wanting to talk to me about today. It's hard telling. I could be fussed at or maybe be something good. Who knows? I sort of got an inkling of what's going to go on, but we'll wait and see what's going to happen. And might tell y'all about it. Who knows? Who knows? I'm starting to get used to this whole vlogging thoughts and all that stuff, because who wants to sit here and listen to me for 45 minutes? You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Anyhow, we're headed up there. After that, we're going to head on up the road, get with old Nathan. He's up there in Kingsport going by the bank. I guess they was checking out to see about if they could get a new house or not. And I hope he gets it, man. I really do. Because he's been looking and his wife's been looking forever, and they think they might have found him a good one. So, which they've already got a house. They're just wanting to move into a different area and get a little bit bigger house and stuff. I wish them all the best of luck on that. And I mean, we're gonna get the day started. We had 3 we pushed over from the other day because of that monsoon rain. And you know, what else are you gonna do? If you can't mow it, you have to push them off. You have to have good communication with your customers and tell them, say, hey, there ain't no way today. And most of them, they understand that, because half the time when you show up, if it's raining, they'll look at you and say, you're mowing? Well, especially around here. I don't know about other places. I know I've heard a lot of stories of people saying that they get out, their customers, excuse me, but they get out and say their customers call them and say, I need my yard mowed, and it's like coming a downpour. So who knows? But the customers that we pushed off till today, I mean, they didn't say nothing as far as I know. But we're going to try to get them done and out of the way today, and maybe get 2 or 3 more after that done, because usually we was off today, scheduling wise. But you know, things happen and you got to do stuff that you schedule your days off for yourself, because pretty much we had a half a day off yesterday due to the rain. So let's go ahead and get down here to the workplace, get this checked out, and head on up there and get some work done. Alright, crew, we'll check back in here with you in a minute. Alright, crew, the work thing took a little longer than what I expected. So Nathan, he went and mowed 1 yard, and if you're on my Instagram, I took a video of how bad the rain came down, and pretty much washed him out. And I called him after I got out of my little meeting there at work, and he told me he just called her quits and come on back to the house. So we're going to try to go ahead and get an early start tomorrow. So I'm headed back to pick up my little squirts and probably do some maintenance on the mower real quick, because where it was raining hard the other day and we was mowing, I'm gonna clean out good underneath my deck, just make sure everything's in order. That way we can try to hit it hard in the morning. Still calling for like 70% chance of rain starting around 12 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully it don't storm like it did today, because I mean, it came down. If you want to see the video that's on my Instagram of the bad rain and the storm that come down, because apparently all over our county that we live in, took down several trees. One of the employees where I work at, their house got hit with a big oak tree. It uprooted and fell over onto the house. So I mean, that's all over the county now. Did see a few fellas out down this way and mowing after it got done raining. It looked like they were slinging some wet grass. It was lumpy, clumpy, and dumpy, like it always is. Sun's out a little bit now. It's about 4 in the evening, but we're headed going to do the maintenance on the mowers, and just try to do it tomorrow. And if we can't do it tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You know how you have to push them forward. So everybody keep their fingers crossed, and we're going to try to get on it and try to get that maintenance done on the mowers this evening, and just try to be productive today, since we didn't get to get out and mow, and I didn't get to get out and mow with Nathan. And I still got some video of the other day when it was a little bit wet. I'll probably throw it in on this one, let y'all check that out. The big tall yard where I done the live video at the first time, and I think there's another one in there that we done, but I can't remember the exact house. I think you've seen it before too. But I'll throw those two in there because they're just sitting on my computer, and I didn't want to make like a 40-50 minute video for him to watch. I mean, I've been putting out videos here lately, and they've took up a little bit of time, like 30 minutes, 25 something minutes, and missed sort of doing the short videos. But hang on, we're gonna be doing some maintenance on the Ferris. Probably pressure wash the underneath of it, all that good stuff. Pressure wash the weed eater because it really needs it on the head, and put some actual gear grease down in the steel head, and because I've been using it a lot on the graveyard and things. But just try to get everything set up, and try to get you a little maintenance video going today, guys, gals, girls, everybody, crew. So y'all just hang on, and that video will be coming up. pressure washing the ferrous off underneath the deck and things. Got it really good clean. I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit more often, because I usually just scrape it and then go on to mowing the next day. But I pressure washed everything out. Pressure washed my hydrostatic fans off, all that good stuff. But there's one thing that you got to do after you pressure wash one, and you got to throw some grease to it. You got to grease all the fittings, because when you pressure wash, it knocks the grease out and makes it dry and yada yada yada. I ain't gonna bore you to death with all the technical stuff, but just remember, I mean, if you pressure wash once a month, just to get the underneath of your deck really super clean after you've mowed some wet grass or your grass is collected on your mower, you gotta grease your fittings, your wheels, all that good stuff, your spindles. That way they don't mess up, and that's what we're about to do. So let me show you where they are on this thing. They're different on every machine. Of course, I have the IS600 ferrous, so this is pretty much what the video is going to be today. Just me meandering around and cleaning, which I forgot to pressure wash my weed eater, but I'm going to do that, and I got to put the grease in the head of it again, just because we've been using it so much. That's one thing on a steel, you got to put some gear oil or some grease in the head of it to keep those gears really nice and clean, and keep them lubricated, or you're going to grind them down and then you're going to have to buy a weed eater head or a shaft. So let's get out here and get this done. Alright, crew, if you can see right there, there's a little grease fitting there, one on the opposite side. Of course, you got your grease fitting on your spindle. I got to take the deck off of the lawnmower, or not the deck, but the foot plate here, and there's a little grease fitting there, and there's one in the middle, and of course the grease fitting on the wheels that are hid, but they're right there. You can see that. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing greased up real quick, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Alright, now we got our other three. As you can see right there, one on the other side and one right here. Alright, crew. You've seen how I grease that machine. You have to find all your grease fittings, like I said, on those, especially after you pressure wash them, because it knocks all the grease out, and you don't want that stuff to dry out and then cause you more problems later down the line. So it's just a good tip to grease your machine, even if you don't pressure wash it and you go a couple of months and you're using your machine a lot. Go ahead and put some grease in your fittings and keep it running baby smooth, you know. But that's pretty much it for the Ferris. I didn't do like a huge cleanup, soap and water type of thing to it, but I pressure washed the deck out really good. Try to get all of the grass clumps and everything that I collected over the last week. I didn't change the blades on it today because I changed it less than a week ago. I've got 3 sets that I carry. I got a set of high lifts and 2 factory sets, and I have a factory set on it right now. So I didn't change that out because I just changed them out the other week and they're already sharpened. And we've only went through 7 yards with a set of fresh blades on the mower, so that'll come on later down the line. Now we just got to clean up the old Steel 90 and get it looking pretty and greasing it too. So come with us, why don't you? Crew, put the grease in the weed eater, fixing to put the gear oil in it. I'm not going to waste your time on showing you how to do that because I've already got a video on my channel of how you do it, and I'll give you a quick overview of it if you haven't watched that. Put your gear oil, you open this thing right here, this little nut, take it out, and that's the inside of your head also. And all you do is pour some thick gear oil down inside of this, okay? And it'll keep those gears in there running smooth as silk. And you won't feel, get the camera set up there. You won't feel a ton of vibration inside. Well, let me turn you around here. That way you can see the weed eater. But you won't feel a ton of vibration when you crank it up. It won't feel like your shaft's sitting here jumping up and down on you like that, like you know, some older stuff. And I think pretty much every weed eater has that now to where you can do that. So it's just a little maintenance tip if you want your weed eater to last a whole lot longer. I've had this one for 2 mowing seasons now, and the thing runs smooth as silk still. I did take off the spark protector screen, but I'm not going into the National Forest to weed eat, so I don't have to worry about that. Runs better without that screen, but if it starts to run a little funky while you have that screen on, you can just take it off if you want to keep the screen, clean it out, soap and water, and replace it and put it back on there, and it'll run 10 times better also. I'll show you exactly where that is, because I know a lot don't know. But it'll start sounding like it's missing, sort of. But if you can see down inside that muffler piece there, there's a little nut that goes right here, which I put it back down in there. But there's a little nut there, if you can see, because my muffler's black. But you just undo that. That's the only thing holding the screen in. And take it out, wash it like I said, or you can get rid of it. I got rid of mine. But you can't, if you get rid of the screen, you can't go into the National Forest or any National Forest and weed eat, because apparently you cause forest fires. So don't do that. Don't get in trouble by doing that. I just did it with mine because I'm not going anywhere near one with a weed eater. So, but that's just a couple little tips on how to keep your Stihl FS90R running smooth. I've told you about that before. Like the other video I said the other day, I got rid of my 94R. Wish I hadn't now. The thing was nice. It's got a few more CCs than the Echo SRM 225, which I haven't tried out at 225. I can't tell you the differences on it. Southern Care Lifestyle said he could tell a huge difference between the SRM 225 and the Stihl FS94R. But that's it for now. I'm done with my equipment. I'm gonna slap this stuff back in the trailer, do an outro for y'all, and call her quits on the rest of it for the day, and rest up and get out there and mow some yards tomorrow. Alright, we'll be back with you. What's going on, crew? Loaded up the trailer. Had to drop my kids off at the babysitters, because I got to go out and mow in the morning. I'm sure everybody that has kids know what's that. Well, you understand what I'm saying. But the wife, she has to work also, so small little price to play. I cannot talk this evening. Small price I have to pay, where I can get out there and make a little bit of money for my family, and plus my full-time job. My wife has a full-time job. It's just a small little price I have to pay. You got to have some family time before you do stuff like that. It's almost 7 o'clock in the evening. It'll be dark here in about 30 minutes or so. But figured I'd get on here and make this little outro for my video. I know it's mostly me rambling on about things and talking, because didn't get to go meet up with Nathan. He done 1 yard before it started storming today, and he at least got that one knocked out of the way. We're going to try to get out and get on it tomorrow. I have to put my sunglasses on. It's bright right now. It's like raining and bright. I'm sure there's a rainbow out there somewhere. But gonna get out and try to get it done tomorrow, and just see what happens. You know, it's give or take. I mean, a lot of people don't realize it when they get into the lawn care business, how much give and take you got to do. And like I said earlier in the video, good communication with your customers is key on that, because there are some days that you might not be able to mow. I mean, if you're, well, my camera slid around. If you're a single lawn care guy, you do it by yourself, and you know, you get sick, or you know, something happens. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. You can try to find somebody to take over for you while you're down and out, or you know, as me and Nathan is, you know, one of us are sick, the other one tries to pick up the slack for for the other one being sick, and tries to get things done, but it's hard on that person. But I want y'all to see this as I'm pulling in the driveway here. It's sunny on that side. Let me roll down my windows here. It's sunny on this side, and that's what the clouds look like on this side. Crazy weather, crazy weather. Looks like it's coming out of Knoxville, Tennessee, coming toward us. But just crazy weather, man. Oh yeah, before I put y'all back up here, got the yard mowed. It's first of the week. Got her cut down. Looks pretty. I think she looks pretty anyway. I overseeded my yard also. I finally had time to do that. But looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. Let me check my mail real quick. Y'all stand by. Real life stuff. Oh, but you know, it's give or take on, you know, how you do your business. I mean, if it's pouring down rain and, you know, thunderstorms and this and that, you know, you can get out and do what you can do, but I mean, there's no guarantee that you're going to get everything done that week or anything of that nature. I mean, things happen, and just be aware that way you out there, guys, the ones that are just starting up their business. I'm not trying to talk you out of starting your business. If you're going to start you a business, there's no better time than to do it right now. Go get that push mower out of your bit. Well, not right now, like late in the day or whenever I post this video. It just depends. And yeah, just throw it in the back of your truck and start doing your flyers or Craigslist, or trying to make sure I don't hit my trailer against the building. But yeah, don't try to just go out and try to get you some yards, make you a little bit of money and stuff, you know. There's no time like the present to do stuff like that. And I mean, me and Nathan is really, that wind's probably going to kill the sound on this, but me and Nathan's like a really good example of that, man. We when we first started up, it was almost the end of the season. We didn't think we was going to get any yards, and sort of thought we was going to be out to dry when it come to that. Thought we'd get a couple, and man, we just got all kind of crazy calls saying, hey, how much y'all charge to mow a yard? So we got out, and oh, that wind, man, that wind is like horrible. Let's get right here. Maybe it'll block some of it off. I don't know if it will or not. This audio might be junk, but I mean, we got out and we grabbed some mowers. I mean, I had a 48-inch rider Husqvarna when I first started out there mowing, and you know, we grew into this, I ain't gonna say a big company, but like a small business. And man, I love every minute of it. Love every single minute of it. And you know, I wouldn't take nothing for it. That wind is whipping, dude. God. I mean, you look this way, beautiful, beautiful. You look this way, horrible. Horrible. I can't get over this weather. I mean, it's just so crazy. I mean, look at that. I'm sitting here trying to talk, and it's just crazy. But wind ain't like horrible right here. Let's try to do it right here. There we go. Just me walking around making y'all car sick is what's happening right now. But you know, we've grew into this small business, and it's, you know, I love it. I know Nathan likes it. The money is, you know, not great, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. I mean, it's a job that anybody can get out there and do and make a little bit of extra money on the side. But, you know, like I was talking about, the guy I was watching on YouTube was talking, you know, and I said we're crawling. You got to learn how to crawl. You got to learn how to walk. Then you got to learn how to run. And, you know, that's words I can live by right there. It really is. It's words that I can live by. And I wouldn't take nothing for it, guys. I mean, I've got me a decent truck. Got me an enclosed trailer. I went from an open trailer to an enclosed trailer. It might not be the best thing right now, but I'm moving up in the world. Got me a really good commercial mower. I mean, a good commercial weed eater. I started, if you watched our older videos, we sat talking about what we started out when we was younger. Man, I had a Craftsman 21-inch push mower and a Troy-built curved shaft weed eater. That's what I started out with years and years ago when I was a kid, and I gave it up when I went into the workforce. But dude, I just fell back in love with it again this last 3 years, and I wouldn't take nothing for it. I like being my own business owner and not having the man stick it to you every once in a while, you know what I mean? Not if anybody has to fuss at anybody, I gotta fuss at myself for something I messed up, like on the yard I made a streak in. So it's part of it, which I fixed that. The guy was cool with it, all that good stuff. But before I get off here, guys, because I know I get long-winded in these videos, and I know a lot of people don't like to watch a bunch of people to talk all the time. But first of all, hey, check that out. Got the trailer lettered up there, you know, pretty nice. I like it. I like it, guys. Oh, sorry about the wind. Can't apologize enough for that. Let me open this thing up and show you. I think you can see most of the stuff inside the trailer, but I'm going to take you in here and let you look around again. Lighting might be horrible, but of course we have the FS90R. Of course, I already told you that I sold my 94. Got me some hangers, a little extra hanger there. Bolted me a tote down in the back there where I could put some tarps and you know, oils, chain oil, all that stuff, a sprayer if I need a sprayer for anything. Got my backpack blower set down there, mounted in, and if you can say redneck, I got a gun rack holding my rakes, my hose, all that stuff right now. I need to find me another old gun rack, because I'm going to put it right back there on the back of the trailer, and I'm going to put my shovels and stuff of that nature in it. But got me a little basket rack here, basket rack if I can talk. Got some safety glasses for night to replace those steel safety glasses when it starts to get dark. The Hardy work gloves from Harbor Freight. Of course, my 2-cycle oil, some extra locks, my weed eating line, which it is the steel X line, 0.95 in diameter. Oh, and these things are awesome, guys. I don't even know if you can find these things anymore. The line snaps by Steel. I love these things. That is like great. And of course, I got my Steel MS 250, and of course some more. It's a different type of X line from Steel right here. I got it. Of course, my loppers. And if y'all don't know what loppers are, they're cutters for like bushes and stuff. I know I'm from the South, so. And then one thing that I just bought is this bad boy right here. This Echo HC152. Love that thing. Sorry about that. I love that hedge trimmer. I took that hedge trimmer the other day just wanting to try it out because I hadn't tried it out yet. And I went, and my mother needed a bush trimmed over at her house. It was a small little bush. It took like 4 minutes total. So I went ahead and trimmed that up. Amazing, amazing. That's all I can say about it. It did great for me. It took me like not even 3 minutes to trim it. You know, that's starting it, walking out there, and the cleanup afterwards. So, I mean, it worked on that. Hopefully it'll work on everything else that I do with it. But I wanted to just show you how I had the trailer set up right now. I'm proud of it. Proud of everything I own. And that's why you need to rock your service, man. Rock your small business, whatever it may be. Be proud of that. And enjoy doing it. If you don't enjoy it, why are you doing it? You know what I mean? I love doing this, and it just, I feel more accomplished. My kids see me get out running my small business, you know, talking on the phone to customers, things of that nature. I can get them anything that I want because I have the extra income coming in, which is amazing. I'm still frugal. I don't spoil them. Don't get me wrong. But I get them small things, you know. But guys, can't say enough about it. I'm gonna ramble on forever. This is gonna be another long video. Sorry about that, guys. I told you I'm trying to get into the whole vlog style of videos, and when you get me doing that, I run my mouth. But guys, gals, crew, people that just come into the channel to check out this video, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the video. If you want to be part of the RAINED crew, down in the box below there's a subscribe button. We'd appreciate you if you hit that. It's 100% free. YouTube gives you 100% free subscriptions to anybody you want. So smack that subscribe button if you like the content. We try to put out videos semi-weekly. No, we put out maybe 1 or 2 videos a week if we have time, and we're not behind due to this rain clouds and stuff rolling in on us and making everything rain. But we try to take care, because I know some people like watching the videos, and we have a crew that comes in and watches us all the time, and it's great, and it makes it worthwhile to us. If you like the video, hit that like button down below. We appreciate that too. Hit that little bell if you want to be notified of the videos. That's up to y'all. And I'll tell you right now, if you watch our videos, 50% more attractive. And if you subscribe to us and become one of the RAINED crew, you are 100% more attractive, and I guarantee it. And I appreciate y'all sitting here listening to me run my mouth. I'm going to go ahead and shut this video off. Hopefully the wind ain't too bad, and we'll catch you out there all later mowing.